Hey guys, Mr. Grahn here, 8.1 part 1, simplifying radicals and the Pythagorean theorem. In this video we are going to rationalize, radicals. All right, so rationalizing the denominator. What that means is this. In math, we don't really like numbers that look like this, where we've got square roots in the denominator. This is fine. If it's like the square root of 3 over 4, that's okay, but we don't like this, where the radical is in the denominator. So how are we going to convert this fraction so it's a more nice fraction where it's just a whole number in the bottom? First thing we're going to do, we're going to multiply the top and the bottom by the bottom. So the bottom is the square root of 2, and so I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by the square root of 2. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to simplify the radical, right? Actually, I'm going to finish multiplying. So 6 times root 2 is just 6 root 2. And root 2 times root 2, 2 times 2 is 4, right? Now I'm going to simplify the radical. So on the top, 6 root 2, that doesn't simplify, but the square root of 4, that is equal to 2, right? It splits into two 2's, that's my group of 2, so the square root of 4 is 2. The last step, and this doesn't always happen. Sometimes I don't have to simplify, but if I can simplify, I should. So just looking at this, right, just like with multiplication, the stuff on the outside of the radical goes together, the stuff on the inside of the radical goes together, but the stuff on the outside doesn't go with the stuff on the inside. So I'm only looking at these numbers that are outside the radical to try to reduce this. 6 divided by 2, 6 over 2 is 3, so this is 3 root 2. I'm not going to divide that 2 in the denominator with the 2 that's inside the radical, right? Those don't mix. All right, a couple of quick examples. So this one, 8 over root 3. Rationalizing that, I'm going to multiply the top and the bottom by root 3. Right? On the top, it's just going to be 8 root 3. And on the bottom, we can actually take a shortcut here. Root 3 times root 3 is root 9. And what's the square root of 9? 3. So the shortcut is when you multiply the square root of something by itself, it just cancels out the square root. Okay, next one. Same idea. Root 2 over root 2. I can do this because this is just like multiplying by 1, right? Any number over itself is equal to 1, and multiplying by 1 doesn't change the value of it. It's just a method to convert this fraction into something that's equivalent, right? 8 divided by root 3, if you plug that into your calculator and look at the decimal, it's going to be the exact same as right here, right? So we're just converting the number. We're not changing the value of it. All right, so on top, I've got 12 root 2. On the bottom, root 2 times root 2 is just 2. And then when I simplify, again, this doesn't have a radical on it anymore, so it only goes with the 12, not with the 2 inside the square root. And so our final answer is 6 root 2.